Is there a slot for boyfriends on the IRS form? Hey you guys, so it's me. I'm back. My name's Ashley. If it's your first time here, if you're returning, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me chit chat style and going through some new products that I picked up, some old ones, and talking about this comment that I made on a YouTuber's video that just been getting a lot of traction, and I want to explain to you guys what I meant by that. So if you want to see this video, then just keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay y'all, so I'm going to be starting with my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this new product that I got from NYX, and this is the Lift and Snatch brow tint pen. I've been using brow pens for a while. I was using the Anastasia one, but now I picked this one up, and this is in the color brunette. But I'm not going to be telling y'all the rest of the product because it's a chit chat. Get ready with me. So, alright. So, I'm just going to do my eyebrows and talk to you guys. So, yeah. Okay. So, I was watching a YouTuber. And I'm going to leave her name out because I just don't want to ever seem like I'm trying to get clout off of, you know, somebody else's hard work. So, but if you were there, you were there. So... And then I'll put the screenshot of the comment and everything. So basically in this video, this YouTuber was talking about, you know, what happened when they were single. Her and her boyfriend broke up temporarily. And then, you know, they were talking to other people, I guess. And, you know, her relationship is always a big deal on YouTube. And whenever you put your significant other on YouTube, it can go many different ways. So, you know, I'll show mine here and there, but this is not a couple's channel, so I don't ever want people to get too invested in my relationship because I'm not married, and yeah. So, this is not a couple's channel. So, with this person, you know, I just made a comment. I was just being funny, honestly. This is not even something that I usually say in a regular conversation or anything like that. But the comment I made was that you're single until you're married. Basically, I was like, ladies, remember, you're single until you're married. You know, I just thought it was some, you know, hot girl shit to say under, you know, on the comments. And about 700 likes later and a whole lot of comments from different girls, I realized, girl, what, you done opened up a can of worms. So basically, I want to just tell you guys what I think the saying means, and you know what I'm saying, how I carry my life, my relationship. Because, you know, people that don't know the context of something like that will be like, wait, what do you mean? Like, am I doing too much? Am I not doing enough, you know? And then on the male spectrum, men are like, oh my God, I just don't even want to get into that, okay? So right now, I'm talking to the ladies. Alright, so ladies, I know most people can relate to overplaying your position in a relationship, right? And most of the time it's women. I think the only time that I've really seen it happen on the male spectrum is just like if they're trying to get with somebody that's clearly out of their league. You know what I mean? With that being said, I already primed my face and everything. No, I didn't prime my face yet. I'm going to be using a NYX Marshmallow Primer for priming my face. But anyways, with that being said, you know, women tend to overextend ourselves, do too much, like straight off the bat in a relationship. Like you first start talking to somebody, you drop everybody else. Some girls don't, you know, some girls are fairly young. But once you get into your like mid-20s and stuff like that, you kind of want to start looking to settle down. Like most of the time, that's what I see. That's what I went through, whatever. I was married way early in my 20s, girl. I just wanted to do everything. Okay? So yeah, for the most part, women tend to kind of drop everything for a guy. Guys don't do that. Like you often find that guys... You'll find out later that there was one still straggling along, like a girl that they used to talk to, deal with, sleep with, entertain, text, send good morning texts, you know, you'll find most of the time that there's one straggler that they didn't let go of yet. You know, they're kind of like after 6 hookup partner, whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? Guys don't disclose that information either. With women, I feel like it could be the same way. I feel like with women, and I've been a victim of this as well. Like, I've definitely moved too fast, you know, looked at a guy that I'm talking to and start trying to imagine if I could see myself having kids with this person, or long term, is this person husband material? Like, for me, I'll admit it, that's what I be thinking about. Like, because I don't know, I'm past that hookup stage where I just want to hook up with people. Like, I'm past that. So you gotta have certain qualities to even, like, for me to take you seriously. So that's one thing. Then it's like, you gotta think about in the long, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, on some real-ish, you know, if we're being totally honest, authentic, transparent, real, you know, all that stuff that y'all want, right? When you're filling out your documentation to go to the doctor's office, is there a slot on there for boyfriend? Unless it's talking about maybe like an emergency contact and maybe this person is the father of your children. But other than that, is there a spot for boyfriends on there? Is there a slot for boyfriends on the IRS form? Is there a slot for boyfriends at the hospital? No, there's not. So that ought to tell you, and just honestly being married, it was mostly, I think, married women. It was some single women, but it was mostly married women up under the post that were like, yeah. Matter of fact, let me pull up some of the comments. I'm going to pull up some of the good and some of the bad. Ah, so funny. That's the mindset of someone who doesn't want to be committed. Okay, this person had 42 likes under their comment. But I had way more likes, period, which meant way more people were like-minded with me. But I'll address it. So it's not about not wanting to be committed. It's about being mature enough to understand that A, men and women don't love the same. B, you're single until you're married. Like, that's just it. You're single until you're married. I never once went into detail about, oh, well, don't commit and things like that. No, like, you do what your heart tells you to do, what your heart and your mind tell you to do. For some people, you're only thinking with your heart. You might be at that point in life. For me, I've already been through that, and I realized after several failed attempts to stop thinking with my heart. Like, no, you have to be logical. Like, when we're talking about relationships, people that you are laying down with, sharing your body with, I only share my body with one person at a time currently. I have had moments in the past where I was sharing my body with more than one person. So now I don't do like 4, 5, 6 people at a time. Like, that's ridiculous. No, I've never done that. But I've had my days where I was dating around what dating should be. As long as you're being safe and you know what you're doing and what to expect and the consequences, do you, ma? Do you? But it was just a lot of people up under the post that just, I could tell they wanted more clarification, so that's what I'm going to deliver today. I've been talking for 8 minutes. Let me finish my brows and then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk some more. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So let's go ahead and get into the foundation. For foundation, yeah, why am I telling y'all what I'm using? Alright, so it's Rare Beauty though. I just feel shady not saying what I'm using. But yeah, so some opposing thoughts, some like-minded thoughts up under the post. Let's go to a like-minded thought. One person said, yeah, I was talking to this one guy and that's what he said too. Yes, I agree. A lot of time we lose ourselves in a relationship that the other person isn't committed to. So that's another thing. Being committed to people that are truly not committed to you. So I don't know whether, you know, maybe at the time your discernment was off. You weren't able to make logical decisions when it comes to relationships. A lot of people choose the wrong partner. So a lot of times women suffer in that regard because we'll either have a baby by this person, do too much, you know, in the dating stages with this person, just do too much overall. So in reality, you know, you never were, you know, in a committed loving relationship because this person was never committed to you. So, you know, it wasn't something to be taken so literal, but a lot of people did take it literal. It was more so one of those things like, oh, ladies, remember, you know, because I hear other people say it, and it's actually true. That's why you will stay single and not get a ring. Keep that mindset. Only 3 likes on that. Baby, I've been married before for 10 years plus. Like, what are you saying? Now, I find, so a lot of men were up under the post like, no, not all men are like that. You know, once you find the one you want to be completely intentional with, then we're committed. Yeah, once y'all finally find the one that you want to be committed to, but on the way there, now come on now. Y'all know y'all gonna hit everything possible. You're gonna have your one night stands while you're still out dating and talking to women and taking them on dates and acting like, you know, you're exclusive with them. But, you know, it's the people that are living in denial that don't understand you're actually single. You know what I'm saying? You're not married, you're not committed, you're not, yeah, you can be in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, but you guys have to be on the same page. And how often does that happen? Where 2 people who equally respect each other can have a committed, loving relationship. What age does that happen? Definitely not at 18, 19, 20. I mean, it does, but not as often as the opposite. That's my whole thing. Like, women, stop over committing yourself to people who are not committed to you. It's easy to tell when someone's committed to you. They respect you. They care about your well-being. Like, they have plans on marrying you, or, you know, making things official so that you can bear their children, etc. Like, I'm not saying that everybody has to be in these traditional relationships, but I'm just saying, like, really sit and think, are you with someone who holds you up to the highest regard, who, you know, comes home at night, who or even when you've had a long day tries to help you unwind or do thoughtful things for you? You know, not just someone who's just going to sit in your space and take up your space and time just because there's nothing else to do. That's not a relationship. That's all I'm saying. That is some pretend, make-believe. You can still talk to other people. Like, y'all ain't in no committed relationship. I truly just feel like when you find someone that you don't mind growing old with, that you don't mind, you know, worst case scenario, having to wipe their butt if something should happen, you know, the person that you can just be at your absolute lowest and they still love you, even though in a relationship, truly, that's another thing. Have control, or somehow find some control over your personal toxic emotions that can affect someone else. That is a huge thing. It's like everyone's going to have a bad day, but can you be with this person on their worst day? Have you seen this person on their worst day? Have you seen this person when things don't go their way? Can you deal with it? I mean, yeah, people are going to get frustrated. People are going to get mad. People are going to get agitated, tired. Like, until you learn a person and grow with the person, how are you going to know? How are you going to know that you can deal with those things that that person does in those moments? Because people all carry stress differently. You know, past traumatic events affect people all the way up until adulthood, all the way through. Have you ever seen like an old couple and the wife just cannot stand the husband, but she's still there because he's like, let's just say he's still hanging out at the bars at 60, 70 years old. Like all that stuff, still getting dragged down, knocked down, drunk, you know, having to be picked up every night from the bar. Stuff like that. You know, have you ever seen that? Is that what you want for yourself? These are things that you really got to consider when getting into a relationship where you're running around telling everybody you're in a committed, monogamous, loving relationship. Are you? You know what I mean? Have you guys thought about having to work through death in each other's family? Like, y'all ain't in no damn relationships. No, I'm just playing. But some people are in relationships, committed, loving relationships. Those people don't feel the need to have to justify it because they know what they have. It's the people that are making comments and I can handle it. I don't care. It's the people that make comments that have this undertone to where I could tell they want some more information. And that's the whole reason I made the videos, because I know people, nobody knows, you know, the key to a loving, long-lasting relationship right off the bat. You don't know that until you go through some stuff with people. I mean, that's what I'm saying. After you've been with somebody on their worst days, when they just are not themselves, I just don't believe that you know that type of stuff until you've been around and you've done different things with different individuals. That's the only way I think you truly know. Even if you've only dated one person your whole entire life, I just don't think that you're equipped with the information, the experience. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm the all-knowing. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that's all that I meant by my statement. So, you know, mainly to women, like, when you're young, you're gonna love hard. You're gonna do stupid things that you regret. Hopefully not too bad, but you are. You know, we all did. But I'm just saying, you do get to a point where there are certain things that you sit back and you evaluate after, you know, being single, working on yourself. What do I deserve? What do I have to offer? And whatever that means for you. And what do I feel I deserve on the back end? Okay? And it's not trying to force somebody into that role. It's actually being the best of your best version of yourself at whatever point in life that you get that, and having room to grow, and then also knowing, okay, I want a person that is like this, you know, or whatever. But then again, we do have sometimes where our standards are a little bit unrealistic, and it took me a long time to realize that. But it's certain things that people think that I have standards about that are unrealistic, and they're truly not. It's just, these are actually the baseline. But until you elevate your mind a little bit more and, you know, get around people that are actually doing these things, when you'll realize, oh, this is just the standard for this particular thing. You know what I mean? So I know certain things. I'm not asking too much. It's just a matter of what you're accustomed to before me. Like, if you've never been accustomed to something before me, and then you get into a relationship with me and I'm asking for that, it's like, oh shoot. I mean, you have a choice. You can either adjust and get there, or you can choose to go back to whatever it was that, you know, was serving you prior to, which most times you'll find that it wasn't what you actually wanted anyways, because you actually want more. So I hope y'all can follow what I'm talking about, girl, because I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me show y'all a couple of things. I like to let my concealer sit for a minute. So I ended up repurchasing the Patrick Ta One Size Makeup Removing Wipes. I really like these, and they work really well with the Patrick Ta One Size Go Off Makeup Dissolving Spray Mist. So those work hand in hand really well. And a little pro tip, I always try to get the travel size on this one because it's a little bit cheaper. And I repurchased the Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. This is actually bomb. It made me get away from the all-nighter, which nothing prior to had. This literally makes your makeup just kind of melt into your skin, and I've been really enjoying that, so I repurchased that. And then I received a bunch of samples that I'm going to show y'all. I'm actually going to finish my face and come back and show y'all the samples, because there's some goodies in here. Before I forget, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. Also, if you get the chance, if you are someone who is curious about marriage, how marriage actually works, roles of wives and husbands, etc., etc., go around some high earning wives and go around low, you know, income homes and how, you know, that type of situation. Go around different types of people that are married and talk to them. They will talk to you. People will talk to you about what they've gone through, what they wish they hadn't done. People will absolutely open up to you. And if you ask them certain questions like, how did you make it work, da 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 da, what you'll find is that when you get around women that are wives, the conversation is different. The mindset is different than that of a girlfriend. Like, they will, when you get around some wives, you're gonna know they're a wife. Because why? Because they have to do a lot. They have to deal with a lot. And that marital union is nothing to play with. Nothing to play with when it comes to, you know, inner demons, childhood traumas that, you know, resurface and haven't been healed properly. And, you know, the things that you don't find out when you're dating, you know. That's why, like, I'm starting to understand more why people stay engaged for so long. I'm like, damn, they've been engaged for this long. Why this person won't marry this person? But you never know, like, what's the real reasons for why people stay engaged for so long. Now I'm starting to actually, if I do ever get married again, I will, like, be engaged for years. Like, I'm serious, because that's how serious marriage is. And I'm not saying people don't get married and have a fun, loving relationship, but most times you'll find that when they are wealthy, when money is not a factor, you will see how much more smoothly your marriage, your love life will go. Now, yes, they have their own different set of problems. And some of them will even say, you know, I wish that things were the same as before we got money, or this or that. But most of the time, you will see, like, loving, respectful relationships when money is not really a factor in marriage. Like, yes, people have their problems. Please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. People have their problems when they are high earners. Absolutely. But just the overall quality of life is different, you know. People, and like I said, talk to people who are in that struggle of, you know, been there, where you're arguing about money. That ain't nothing that y'all want to do, is be up on a Friday evening arguing about some damn money. Who wants to talk about love when you're talking about money? Not me. Not me. I don't even want to talk about it. I just want it to be there. Can we travel this weekend? Yes or no? Can we take a trip this summer? Yes or no? And I'm being so real, like, it's just different when you don't have to have those conversations. And there are some things that money just can't really solve. Like, yeah. I just believe that a wife that can literally have whatever she wants and do whatever she wants, in terms of, like, if she wants to wake up and go on a boat ride, if she wants to wake up and go shopping, I believe women like that respect their husbands a whole lot more. They're secure because they already know you're not going to be up, you know, caking with him all day, every day. You got to go to the office. Like, I just, you know, that's what I see for me. And I've been in struggle love. I've been in marriage where I was paying 50-50, all that stuff. You know, I don't care for it. So, okay, y'all, so last portion of this video, I'm just going to show you guys the additional samples that I got from Sephora. So they gave me this Smashbox Swag Face and Eye set. So it has the Super Fan Mascara and the Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. Travel size, little tiny one. So I did use that mascara on my bottom lashes today. So it's this little mascara and then this little Photo Finish Primer. Put that away. And then I have this, I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but it's Ciate London. This is the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. So never seen this one before, but I love primers. Oh, it's pretty too. Okay, then we have the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydra Firm Sleeping Cream. So a lot of people are coming out with sleeping cream, sleeping gels, and this is to hydrate, firm, and smooth. I've been using the Fenty Sleeping Overnight Recovery. I showed y'all that. That's what I've been using. I will update. And then they gave me a Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment, which my friend that was with me at the store said that this is top tier. The Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. So I love doing these on like a Friday night, girl, my spa night. They also gave me some Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pads. This is the pad system, the peel pad system that I'm using right now. I did go up to the extra strength, so I have 2 more days of these, plus the one that I have left. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing another one of those probably either tonight or tomorrow. I try not to do them every night. And then I have the Belief True Cream Aqua Balm Aloe Vera. This is some kind of moisture. And these are all fun to use like right before you do your makeup. You'll see like a huge difference in your skin and your pores if you do like some kind of little treatment before you do your makeup. So I always recommend those. Like if you have samples, try to use them before a date night or something like that. Then we have the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. So I've been looking for a really good eye product. So we'll see if I like that. And then the last thing I have is the Ice Ceramide Moisturizing Cream by Sunday Riley. I have 2 of these. So if you guys have used any of these products that I just named and you love them, let me know. And I will let you guys know how I like them as I use them. Okie dokie. And as far as my lip gloss, I am wearing one of my lip gloss from my brand. It's called Basics of Beauty LLC. And this is just a candy pink, but the name of it is actually not candy. I'll have to insert the name of this color on the screen because I don't even know the color off the top of my head. I have it written down in my book. So you guys, thank you so much for, and my brand is dropping very, very soon. So please follow me on Instagram and follow my personal page on Instagram as well. And then turn on your post notifications so you guys know when things are happening. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope that it provided some type of clarification, just my thought process coming from this comment, what it actually means to me. Tell me down below what you guys think like about boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, and are they as serious as people think they are, and you know, what is commitment to you? Like, just whatever you think about the whole you're single until you're married thing. I personally just feel like that's something that boys are raised knowing. You're single until you find the girl that you actually want to commit to where, you know, you actually want to work for her. That's what I think that they think about. So I don't see why, if everything is supposed to be fair and everybody's supposed to be on the same page, then I don't see why women don't adapt this same thinking when it comes to dating and, yeah, like not being in a relationship but dating. So, and just to clarify a little bit further, yes, I am in a committed relationship with my boyfriend. We live together, but I also know that he is a grown-ass man and I don't control him. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and to keep up with me on all my socials. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.